I love hacking sims, hacking games, anything along those lines. One of my favourite games of all time was Uplink by Introversion Studios, and I think a lot of people really loved that game. It really put Introversion on the map for a lot of people. I've been looking for a long time for something to fill the void that Uplink left behind, because once you've completed the story missions for Uplink, it's kind of all the same thing. This is NITE Team 4. I'm really hoping that NITE Team 4 is going to fill that void. I have played other hacking sims and nothing has ever quite filled that Uplink gap. So we're going to have a look at this one together. I'm ellbristow, this is Elitopia Gaming. Let's take a first look at NITE Team 4. NITE Team 4 is, as I've already said, a hacking sim. The idea behind this game is that you are working for the military. You are a military hacker. Now, we are going to have a first look at this game. I have already done the training tutorial missions. They call it the Academy, and on the UI you can see up here, this is where the Academy is. In fact, hey, I can show you. This is the Academy, and I've already done all the basic terminal operations. This introduces you to the UI and to the basic commands that you're going to be using in your first few missions. You then have digital forensics, which you can do to learn extra bits that you might need for later missions. That's the Academy. We then have the mission center, which we're going to have a look at in a moment to actually pick up missions. This is the UI that you will use for most of the game, and down here you have various different tools and things that you can use. So information gathering gives you DNS and vhost mapping, host fingerprint, exploit database, blah 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 blah. All these things you will come to discover what they are, what they do, as the game progresses. As part of the tutorial, we have established.
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
There we go. We've established this card thing here. They call them no, it's not nodes. I can't remember what they actually call them. It's some kind of access card. So this server you hack as part of the tutorials, part of the Academy missions, and then we have this to connect to. So kind of like the test server in Uplink, you can kind of always connect to it. I believe that's kind of what that's for. What's they saying? The UI will temporarily collapse when you launch special modules. Simply roll over to expand if you need to see your objective. Oh, I see, that bit of the UI up there. Okay, well, let's go back. This is the basic UI. You have down here, you have different desktops that you can use. So, for example, if you have one of these open, and you have, I don't know, one of these open, then you can switch to another desktop and have something else going on in the background, and you can switch between them. It's a very handy way of managing your desktop if you get hundreds and hundreds of windows open, which I'm pretty sure will actually happen. These here are extra things which we might have a look at, I'm not sure, but I want to go straight into a mission so that I can show you guys what's involved here. This game is a bit more in depth than Uplink. It's not just point and click, there is typing involved. You have to remember certain commands and syntax and things like that. I don't think it goes as far as actually coding anything, but you get the feeling that you're actually doing some hacking. So we go to the mission center and we have this Operation Castle Ivy, and I believe we get a bit of an intro. Here we go.
Military-grade malware was stolen from NITE Team 4 by as of yet unknown means. SAD believes Bureau 121 to be behind the leak, but they have no proof to back their claims. A similar leak of an NSA exploit in 2017 caused approximately $10 billion in damage. So we need to work fast to locate this malware and assess the scope of the leak. Traces of it have recently been detected in the field, and things could go from bad to worse at any moment.
Okay, so some malware has been stolen from NITE Team 4, and, you know, there's a threat that it's going to be deployed. Why they had the malware in the first place, I'm not 100% sure. So this is an investigation. Minimal interaction with real life, I don't really know what that means. Beginner level, ambient spy agent. Military grade malware was stolen from NITE Team 4 by as of yet unknown means. Assess the scope of the leak. So, there's nothing else I can do here, so let's go select mission. Downloading VPN required assets.
With the U.S. government to operate the Turbine platform. This platform is an automated management and control system for a large and dynamic network of implants.
Okay.
When a malware is deployed, it's automatically registered as what we call a Turbine C2 card. C2 stands for Command and Control. It's basically a registry of backdoors we've secured to various networks. Each Turbine C2 card has its own operation ID and authorization code. Think of it as a Rolodex of covert access into a wide variety of networks.
Okay, so that's the card thing that I was mentioning earlier. Once they've gained access to a server, they save it as like a backdoor access so that you can quickly get back into a server that they've hacked.
4 hours ago, someone activated a piece of NITE Team 4 malware known as Blood Dove without a valid operation ID. The deployment was unauthorized and unrelated to any ongoing or sanctioned missions.
Okay, malware's been used without authorization.
Your mission objectives are: connect to the Castle Ivy Turbine C2 card, use the WMI scanner to locate any local share folders, use the password attack tools to gain access, locate the copy of our Blood Dove malware. Okay,
so find the server, find the malware, and there we go. Good luck, we need you on this one. Close briefing document. Okay, so start hacking. So,
oh, wow, your first mission. This is exciting. Sergeant Wheeler's briefing was pretty straightforward, but if you have any issues with your file browser and password attack tools, you can always come back to the Academy and complete your digital forensics training. Good luck. Make me proud.
Okay, so he's basically saying we can go back to the Academy and complete these bits of training here. I'm just going to see how far we can get without doing that. So connect to the Castle Ivy Turbine C2 card, which is down here.
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
Operation Castle Ivy. So this card has been given to us so that we have the ability to access it. We click it.
Connection completed.
There we go. We are now connected to this remote address, to the server. Inspect the network for potential digital repositories using the WMI scanner. So, WMI scanner.
Information gathering module initiated.
So, this module is a recon and mapping tool designed to help you discover a target's internal service and application exposed by the WMI technology. This tool is used to map out internal network and will only work if you're already connected to a VPN. Okay, which we are. So it's saying the commands that we have are netscan and dig. So let's go netscan, and it will run a netscan. There we go. So we have found 2 users. So it says crack the user account with the password attack. That's our next thing. So I'm guessing that this is the user that we need to attack. So password attack.
Password attack and intrusion module initiated.
Okay. So target, I'm guessing is 34.195.207.254. Username Lightman, I think. Click to start. Wrong host or username. Okay. Is it? Do we have to do /user /n Lightman /c $? Wrong host or username. Okay. Do we do Lightman C $? Wrong host or username. Maybe it's the host that we've got wrong. 34.195.207.254. Okay, so maybe we need the Academy. Sidebar. At this point, I went and did the other Academy missions that I hadn't done yet. and they didn't actually point me in the right direction because I had kind of misunderstood what this tool was asking me to do. I fumbled around for quite some time trying to work out what I was missing and ended up Googling it, which I don't like doing, but for the sake of this video, I needed to actually work out what I was doing wrong, and actually it turned out to be very simple. Okay, I've just worked out what I've been doing wrong. Because we are connected to Castle Ivy, in here where it's asking for a target, we can actually target the folder that holds the user information to find the password. So it would be user Lightman $, and we're looking for the user Lightman. Let's try it.
Target acquired. Awaiting variables to launch attack.
So it's found the target. Now we have to tell it how we want to try and hack the password. So we'll try John the Ripper, and we'll see if it finds anything. The password in the academy.
Password successfully.
There we go. BCC to the moon. Let's make a note of that. And Lightman. BCC to the moon. In the academy, when you use the password cracker, you have a URL to attack, and you're not connected directly to a VPN or anything like that. So this was just a slightly different application of that, and it took a little while to kind of process what it was that I was actually trying to do. I'm attacking from within their network to find the password of this person. Right, so we now have this person's user account. Find any relevant files to help the investigation. So now if we go to the file browser, target host would be, I'm guessing, user Lightman. Oh, it's not working. User Lightman. Oh dear, I can't type. /C, which is his hard disk. $C being the Windows shortcut for the C drive on the computer, and his password is Lightman BCC to the moon, and we can now connect to his files. So now if we go for, let's have a look in here, documents. Why is this not coming? There we go. No, okay, we'll go back up. Backup, important. Where's files?
So, this script kiddie managed to infect themselves. That's pretty careless. Look at this list. There's a lot here, but all the malware is outdated. Some of them are at least 5 years old. Well, except uni74455.dll. No idea what that is. Never seen it before. Can you download it so I can get a closer look?
Okay, downloading. Mission completed. Back to the mission. Okay, 250 rep, 250 XP. Cool. Mission completed. Okay, so I'm guessing that was just like chapter 1. Operation Castle Ivy. Oh, I see. So that was chapter 1, and now we go to this one, Master of Puppets. Military-grade malware was stolen. Okay, so we found that this guy had some malware on his machine. He's obviously been storing it. Let's select this mission.
Things just got a whole more complicated. The blood dove leak is bad news, but it looks like our arsenal wasn't the only one compromised. The main intelligence directorate of the Russian Federation, also known as GRU, confirmed UNI 74455.dll as one of their projects. Well, not exactly confirmed, but I'll spare you the details.
Okay, so the Russians are involved. That file that we found was from a Russian intelligence agency.
GRU agreed to help us on this case, and they've shared the identity of a suspect, Nathan Lightman. He's likely the owner of that computer you infiltrated. We've pulled his financial information, IDs, and records, and uploaded it to your X-Keyscore.
Okay, X-Keyscore is an app that you use to connect information.
Your mission objectives are: investigate Nathan Lightman's IDs and records and financial transactions, access his cell phone and analyze his recent activities, identify the details of Lightman's acquisition of military-grade malware.
Okay. Good luck. Close briefing document. Okay, so let's start hacking.
I've uploaded the Russian intel on Nathan Lightman to your X-key score. Let's try to figure out his phone's MAC address so we can use the CID backdoor module to get in. Wonder if we'll find a phone call with Alexei Navalny or something that explains why GRU has all this information on Lightman already.
Okay, so we're going to open up now. Data forensic, X-key score.
X-key score forensics initiated.
Thank you. And what we do is we drag pieces of information, entities that we have identified to here. We say what it is we want to search for. So both of those things, and we hit it to search, and it will find any connections between the two entities. There we go. So it's found some banking transactions and a GRU profile. Let's have a quick look here. Click to zoom. So, Google Play, Kraken Exchange, Google Play, Pure Gym, Novatech. Nothing. Ooh, Kraken Exchange. Thing connected. That's a large sum of money. That's a large sum of money. So something with Kraken Exchange. Something going on with Kraken Exchange, and Novatech paid him some money, I think. Okay. Oh, where's my thingy gone? There we go. So then, GRU profile. I think we've just found some extra information. Click to zoom. So, entrepreneur, life coach, cryptocurrency trader. Parents recently deceased in car accident, substantial inheritance invested in various cryptocurrencies. In contact with several key illegal crypto networks under surveillance by GRU. Okay, got his fingerprints here. We know. Ah, here we go. Tracking cell phone. There's the MAC address of his cell phone. So now we can go to where is it? Network intrusion. Phone CID backdoor.
Network intrusion module initiated.
So it is a Samsung, and that is his MAC address. So we say C0:90:. Nope, that's a C. Colon. 30:F6:C2. Thank you very much. :7C. Vendor Samsung, and we say intrude. It has found a backdoor. It's got a Galaxy S9. His provider is Sprint. So find suspicious online activities. Let's go for notes. Trade info.
Well, no Progress Party membership card, but that's a Monero wallet ID. However, I'm not sure about that node ID.
Right. Track down any of his online connections. Trade.cryptnet.auction might be significant. I'm assuming, is there anything else here? Nothing interesting there. His mum, okay. Contacts. Nothing particularly interesting there. Okay, so let's keep this information on the screen. So now we'll go to DNS and vhost mapping.
Information gathering module initiated.
No, let's not do that. Let's go to host fingerprint.
Information gathering module initiated.
Fingerprint. Trade.cryptnet.auction. This will basically find what services are running on that server, on that subdomain. See if we can find any vulnerabilities in that.
Yeah, looks like a dead end. And we don't have a zero-day exploit for this technology either. Let's try something. Fire up your Hydra terminal. It's a multi-protocol command line interface you'll find in your network intrusion menu. Use the connect command to see if we can interface with this endpoint.
Okay, so he's telling me to try Hydra.
Information gathering
I've not used
module
this yet.
Initiated.
So connect. Okay, so connect trade.cryptnet.auction. Initiate a connection. Welcome to CryptNet. Please enter a node ID, which we happen to have here, which is A771-091C. Does that get us anything? Hello? Aha!
CryptNet network? Never heard of it before. But that's clearly where the trade took place. Last transaction shows a deal with a user who goes by Dr. Ripper.
Dr. Ripper. Okay, so we have found this guy called Dr. Ripper. Chinese embassy password list. Cheyenne backdoor access. Okay, so he's had some dodgy dealings with this guy, Dr. Ripper. That gives us rep, that gives us XP. So, next stage in the mission, Sympathy for the Devil.
The network you found, CryptNet, is a trading hub for malware, stolen credit cards, and other illicit virtual goods. It uses the cryptocurrency Monero, an open source blockchain based on the CryptoNote protocol that uses an obfuscated public ledger, meaning it's almost impossible to trace.
Okay, using an untraceable cryptocurrency.
Since following the money won't work, we'll need to pursue other options to flush out our target. Look in CryptNet for potential trades we could initiate with Dr. Ripper. Dylan has uploaded a series of infected intel into your local host that you can use. These compromised payloads will help us get our foot in his network. But don't worry, it's all been carefully vetted, so nothing you leak will impact the Five Eyes.
Okay.
Your mission objectives are: identify the file we need to make a trade with Dr. Ripper. Complete a transaction on CryptNet using infected intel. Establish a Turbine C2 connection with the target's network. Intercept intel to help us locate the target and evaluate the threat.
Okay, so we've got to try and infect him so that we can find him. So.
I've loaded a set of infected intel onto your local host. To access it, simply fire up your file browser using localhost as the URL. Once there, click the file you want to activate for the trade. It's all pretty juicy stuff, and may ruin some careers or reshuffle military budgets, but don't worry, none of it will have any real impact.
Okay, so file browser, localhost. So we've got, where are we? Home, NITE Team 4, documents, intel, meh, all sorts of things. Okay, activate a file on your file browser to trade with Dr. Ripper. He was interested in the Chinese embassy, wasn't he? There we go. Embassy dictionary password. Activate a file. Right. Complete a transaction on CryptNet. So that's now, that file is now synced to CryptNet apparently. Where's CryptNet gone? That was part of that was Hydra, wasn't it? Hydra terminal.
Information gathering module initiated.
Right, so we need to connect back to trade.cryptnet.auction. His node ID A771091C. Request. Right, I don't actually know how to do this. Complete a transaction on CryptNet. How? Oh, I see. There we go.
Good job. Now, wait a little for Dr. Ripper to inspect the package and complete the transaction. As soon as his network is infected, a Turbine C2 card will be automatically registered to your Stinger OS.
Okay, so we've got to wait for him. There we go.
That was faster than expected. Let's hurry up. Connect to the network and launch your man in the middle interface. It's the second icon at the bottom of your screen.
Connection completed.
Connecting to him. Launch a man in the middle attack. Hold on, let's close some of these no, let's skip to here. Man in the middle, I think he said, was this one, did he?
We're dealing with a local network, so it should be quite straightforward. Use ARP poisoning to put yourself between the computer and the router so we can intercept the network traffic.
Okay. ARP poisoning, scan for hosts. Need to select and tap type a victim. So the router. We'll sniff all the activity both ways. So.
Good job. Now, let's spy on the network traffic. Launch the URL snapper module. I'll patch in so I can analyze the data on my station as well.
URL snapper.
Network intrusion module initiated.
For Dylan's instructions. I'm waiting. Okay, so this is URLs that he is accessing.
Oh, nice! A smart house system. We could definitely use that to get a more precise location than from what the IP would. Whoa, what the? Hold on. That's a level 3 key fob request. And it's ours. Get out! Get out! Get out! Close the connection! Close everything now! Right now!
Alright.
Turbine C2 register. Turbine C2 network disconnected.
There we go. So, something dodgy went down. I guess he was onto us, maybe. You've reached a new rank. A new avatar frame is now available in your agent profile, which is up here. I can do this. I can change my my avatar. I can do this now, which is a different one. Equip that. Have I unlocked anything else here? No. Okay. Close that. Right. So, back to the mission. Wrong window. Okay. So now, seek and destroy. Next stage in the mission.
What I am about to say is beyond confidential. There will be no paperwork for this mission. You understand me? We have got a very delicate situation and we need to act fast. What you see here is our drone view of West End, in the borough of Charlottenburg-Wilmersdorf, Berlin.
Okay.
Somewhere in this area there is an LVL-3 NITE Team 4 USB key fob. These devices are packed with military-grade 256-bit encryption code. When attached to a computer or other electronic appliance, these protection devices unlock software functionality or enable access to highly secure content.
Right.
The German Federal Intelligence Service knows of our ongoing operation in their digital space. There is a lot of confusion here, and LVL-3 key fobs are classified at the highest level. I'll have time to go into details later, but right now, we don't want it to fall into enemy hands. And to be blunt, we'd rather not have our allies discover its existence either. Bureaucracy will get in the way long before we can get to the exact location of the device, or contact trusted local assets to get on location. While we're still evaluating our options, you will need to be proactive. Deploy our drone and see if you can use your access to the smart house to help us get a head start here. Dylan will be on hand for the full operation. Act fast and with intention. This needs to be dealt with as quickly and quietly as possible. Your mission objectives are: deploy our MQ-1 heat cam attack drone and scan the area. Take control of the smart house system and attempt to pinpoint the exact location of the target. Lock in and wait for further instructions.
So we're going to try and eliminate this key fob that this guy's got access to that he's not supposed to. So we need to find out where he is. Okay.
No time to waste. Let's get the drone in position and ready to engage. I'm passing the command to your terminal. Location is 52 latitude, 13 longitude. Activate the heat cam and arm weapons when you're in. Hopefully it won't come to that, but we need to be ready to strike immediately if it does.
Okay, so the drone I think is here.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
And I've already forgotten what he told me the longitude and latitude was. 52 and 13.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
Okay, so
Activate the Turbine C2 card and get back into Dr. Ripper's network. Do you remember how to use your man-in-the-middle interface? With the help of your Hydra terminal, you should be able to get a connection to the Smart House system.
okay,
Turbine C2 registry initiated.
we should be able to get a connection to the Smart House system with the Hydra terminal. So man in the middle, ARP, scan for hosts. So we can still get that.
Network intrusion module initiated.
House.systems. House.systems. Where's Hydra? Can I push that onto a different window? There we go. Right. So, no, that wasn't right. Connect. Oh, well, I've got it there now. Hauser.systems. There we go. House ID. Was it 107? Did it say? 107. Username D. Friedel. Invalid username or password. Is it house 107? There we go. Right. Locate Dr. Ripper's house. Hall. Living room. Settings. Can't access that. Okay. Kitchen. No. Patio. Aha! Barbecue preheat mode on his patio. So now if we go back to this guy.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
Any sign? 61, 63, 65. So his barbecue's heating up.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
Let's refresh the heat map.
Hey, I got something! I'm registering a localized heat variation. Was that you? Check it out in the drone feed.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
Here we go. So is it this over here? So there was a change of 50 plus degrees. Neutralize the level 3 key fob.
Drone and imagery intelligence active.
Confirm target location.
You preheated the barbecue? Sneaky! But you did it! We got the location. I'm patching you to Wheeler now.
The Germans are about to get their hands on a level 3 NT4 key fob. This will give them access to a militarized zero-day exploit. Stuff way above our pay grade. Your guess is as good as mine as to what this can compromise. Power grids, first responders, banking systems, water treatment, you name it. We've been authorized to take any and all necessary steps to avoid this, but deniability will not cover us this time. Whatever action we take, we will have to deal with the consequences directly. You have control of the drone, and I've been ordered not to interfere. From here, the choice is yours. Agent Dillon and I will stand by you regardless of the outcome. But act quickly. The Germans will be on site any moment.
Right, okay. So, what? It's now up to us to do what? Action required. Oh, right, okay. So, critical action required. Strike the target. Will give me plus 500 with the US, minus 500 with Germany. Strike the target and the German authorities will give me plus 1,000, minus 1,000, or move the drone away will give me minus 1,000 and plus 1,000 with the Germans. Let's stick with home soil. Let's strike the target. Confirm orders, yes or no? Yes.
Agent Colby reporting. Drone operations. Confirming PID of Oyster. Weapon is armed. Target locked. 3, 2, 1. Rifle, rifle, rifle. Weapons away.
Target destroyed and the level 3 key fob has not been compromised. Good job, Agent. Division 66 is going to have to organize one hell of a cover-up.
There we go. Did we complete our mission? Did we complete the whole mission? Theatre completed. Operation Castle... Theatre completed. Operation Castle Ivy. So we completed Operation Castle Ivy. And we've unlocked Operation Dark Sentinel. Oh, well, there you go. Well, there was a lot more involved in that than I thought there would be. That was quite interesting.
Network disconnected.
Let's see what the next
Stinger
one is.
OS log file.
Well, that was all very interesting. But I don't really know what it actually meant. I guess I'll find out if I play more. But if you want to see more, then you're going to have to get the game yourself, I think. Unless you want to see me play some more. If you do, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this game, and I will definitely be playing it more. I'm wondering if it might be something that I could play as part of a live stream. That could be quite interesting. Let me know what you think. Put something in the comments below. Let me know what you think about that idea. Meanwhile, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed checking out NITE Team 4. It's certainly more in-depth than Uplink. I'm not too sure if I like the whole mission-based system. However, I did mention that we would have a look at these over here, and there are certain other things that we can have a look at, like Open World, which is apparently an open world campaign. Open world missions blend gameplay with real-world investigation, involving online websites, emails, phone numbers, etc., to increase the level of immersion and realism. So this actually links the game to real-world stuff, which is quite interesting. And then this is bounties. I'm not too sure what this is about. This is like where you take on specific jobs to I don't know, capture certain people. I don't know. So there is more to this game that we haven't covered in this video. So if you'd like to see more, let me know. And we can take a look at that together, either as another YouTube video or perhaps as part of a live stream. Meanwhile, I've been ellbristow, this has been Elitopia Gaming, and you've been watching NITE Team 4, and I will see you next time.